Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another top 10. This one is a pretty sad one for the simple fact that Avengers Infinity War is upon us. And so I wanted to put out these two top 10s, which I have another one that's out that's basically its girlfriend. But I just wanted to talk about the top 10 people I feel are going to die in this movie. I don't know yet. I haven't heard anything about this movie, who's gonna die or anything. So these are just my thoughts of who I think are most likely to die in Avengers Infinity War. And so without further ado, let's get started. Number 10, Hulk. Now, we haven't seen a lot of Hulk, and there's really no reason for him to die. But when he comes across Thanos, more than likely just by piecing together everything that happened in the trailer, he looks like he's not really trying to go at Thanos again. And so with this being the big climactic cinema experience that it is going to be, I think that Hulk may end up biting it toward the end of the movie. He might be a person that ends up sacrificing his life or just doing something that gets him killed, but at the same time it helps everyone out. But I think he's one of the least people, but I believe he's one of the people that is going to bite it in this movie. And so number 9, Drax. Drax, I don't know, I'm going off of this by just the trailer. A lot of characters, you don't really see him in the trailer, and then a lot of characters that are in the trailer, you don't really see him that much. But Drax has a vendetta against Thanos because he sent Ronan to kill his family, so now he wants to kill Thanos. So I feel that Drax is going to do something that gets him killed. And I feel like he has a higher chance than the Hulk to end up biting it. So I don't know. Maybe he gets the last punch that takes down Thanos. I don't know. But I feel like he's on the list for dying. Number 8, Gamora. Gamora is Thanos' daughter. She has kind of like the same thing of Drax. Thanos killed her family, but took her in as his adoptive daughter and had her fight her own adoptive sister. So she has her own hatred towards Thanos and just the life that she lived with the Mad Titan. And so I feel like she's going to do anything to take down this guy because especially she knows what he's capable of. So she has a high chance of dying. So yeah, Wong. Wong, he's not a big character. If you haven't seen Doctor Strange, then you probably don't know who the hell I'm talking about. But you only see him in a little bit of the trailers, and he's not really in more of it. Which I believe that they're holding a lot of it back because they don't want to give out too many spoilers or too many things that may lead to spoilers in the trailers. But Wong has a big chance of biting it. In one scene, you see Doctor Strange having these like needles and stuff inside of him. So I feel like Wong is going to die maybe prior to that. So I guess I'll see you later. R.I.P. Wong. Number 6, Thor. With the comic book having like a new Thor and everything else, I feel like Thor has a high chance of dying for the simple fact that he's not really fighting or in the fight, so he may do something to sacrifice his life to help the others. Especially with his mother dying, his father dying, and basically his home world being destroyed. It's like he really has nothing else to lose. So that's why I picked him to have a high chance of dying. Next is War Machine. War Machine, I feel like they teased him dying up in Civil War. When you look at the trailers and you see the movie, you start to realize like, no, he didn't die. I feel like this is going to be the war that he finds himself in where he is going to die. He's seen wars, he's seen the battlefield, he's seen carnage and all this stuff throughout his career as being part of the government, and this is going to be the war that he bites the dust in. Number 4, Loki. Loki, I'm sorry, bruh. It's time for you to go. And I'm not saying that like I don't like Loki, but I feel like because of the love for Loki, and if you kill him off, you're going to hit some big nerve. You're going to hit this big shock and just surprise from just the viewers and everybody else that watches this movie. I feel like this is one person that has to die that sent Thor to the edge to basically make him look at it as like, I've lost everything, that I have nothing else, that I'm going to risk my life to make sure that Thanos pays for his crime. He's been in a lot of MCU movies, so I think it's about time for them to get rid of him. I liked him personally, but I think this is the end for Loki. So yeah, Loki is gonna die. Number 3, Nebula. Nebula, like I said, you don't see her too much in the trailer. She has the same vendetta, even more of a vendetta than Gamora, because she basically lost all the fights between her and her sister, and so she got a lot of her parts replaced with robotic, and so she hates Thanos with a passion. I feel like she's gonna do something stupid out of rage and just try and kill Thanos, and she's gonna end up finding herself on the wrong end of a sword stick or just the wrong end of an Infinity Stone, which I feel will be worse. So yeah, Nebula is going to see her end in this movie. Number 2, Captain America. Captain America, I feel he's one of the high people to die. He's been in these movies for a long time. He's been one of the major staples besides Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, to be in these movies that when you think of the Avengers, not only do you think of Iron Man, but you think of Captain America. Chris Evans have gotten way more comfortable in this role as Steve Rogers. But I feel like with a loss like him, this will put a big dent in the Avengers and basically crumble them all the way into the end. But even if they do survive this, that they are just going to suffer so much loss. And Captain America is going to be one of those. So yeah, he has to go. And number 1, Iron Man. So Iron Man is a person that when you think of the Avengers, you think of Iron Man. He was the one who started all. This is going to be his end. And just contracts aside, or just how many movies people were said to be in their contracts, or when their contract end, or whatever the hell, Iron Man is my number 1 person that I feel is going to die in this film. With the story arc being so prevalent in the Marvel films, from the first Iron Man all through the Avengers to Captain America Civil War leading up to this, all he really wants to do is just protect his friends and protect the world and do something great, greater than what he's done before. He's had a great story arc and it has been played out tremendously throughout all the Marvel films. So when you think about it, you know that he's going to do everything in his power to protect the earth, to protect his friends at any cost, because he feels like if he doesn't do that, he's failed. And we didn't already exhibit that up in Age of Ultron as well as Civil War. And even in the trailers to this film, you've seen the look of disappointment and just the emotion that he delivers. So yeah, Iron Man is going to be the number 1 person I feel is going to die. And besides Steve Rogers, he is going to be one of the hardest people to lose. But I think it's necessary for the Avengers and just the Marvel stories to move on, because they're going to have to deal with the loss of Tony Stark. But at the same time, it's only going to make them stronger and try to live up to his legacy. And so with that, that is the end of all the people that I think are going to die. I said this is going to be dark. This is going to be just sad and everything else. But those are all the people that I feel is going to die up in Avengers Infinity War. Like I said, I haven't heard anything. I don't know. This is all me guessing. So, but I will find that out soon enough, because Avengers Infinity War is so close. I can taste it. I can touch it. I can feel it. This is getting a little weird. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I will have another top 10 of the people that I feel will come out alive at Avengers Infinity War. And so check out that one. But with that said, this wraps this up. And so I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. So hey, before you guys leave this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and give this video a like, because it will really help me out. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And you see that little bell? That's a notification. Turn that on, that way you'll be notified for anything that drops on my channel. And if you look down in the description below, you will see all the links to my social media, so go ahead and follow me on those if you haven't already. As well as there are links to my other content that's on the channel, from movie reviews to podcasts to so much more. And I hope to see you guys here again next time. So thanks and peace out.